Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The run from the shotgun. Not much there. He gets one to the 11. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs. And they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Got his man quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Waddle. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Coverage team gets the job. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Working that left side now. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a first down at the 23. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Got his man out of the backfield. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. The Hokies have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Waddle.
Got a nice catch. Way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught over the middle. It's Cavazos. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll try the run. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Hokies decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. The Hokies send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Not going to risk it. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Get it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big... Split backs here. To the air on 1st down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Defense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's a heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is called for. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Nice job by this defense stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. The Hokies line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the returner is stopped. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And the Hokies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so... more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's looking deep. He's got it on the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he had just enough leg to somehow will that thing over the crossbar and in the right corner. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Sticks it in his belly. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
And in that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys.
Touchdown, Hokies! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead, but if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it just... And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Off play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Got him downfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cavazos. It's a seam wide open. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hand. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And this one to bring us to a deadlock in the final moments. Splits the...
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man, it's Cavazos. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding in zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Hokies have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And the Hokies get the first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Just Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It's third down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's third and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up first and goal.
First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Marches ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And wow, the defense was... quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Third and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They got the score now to see if they go for the win.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want...
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. At the line of scrimmage.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Now, when I'm in OT, when I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.